What's the difference between a 5-5 commander and a max commander?
500 gold heads.
Okay, so if you're using two 5-5 commanders, how many gold heads are you talking about?
1,000?
That's right. So what we're gonna test here is Guan Leo, where both of them are 5-5. Now the Leo is 5-5-1-1 and the Guan was 5-1-1-5. Now this is a pair that a lot of people want to use and requested us to test, but I need to mention that my personal preferred option for Openfield is actually Alex when it comes to a pair for Guan. So I use Guan Alex in most of my accounts. In only one account I think I use Guan and Leo for Openfield. Guan Leo 5115 and 5511 testing coming up for you.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. Hi everyone,
Ladus here.
and M.
So as much as I'm saying hi from Ladus, I'm actually playing through the Queen account.
Oh, and I'm playing to Ladus.
Yeah, so we are switching between accounts for today's action. So I am as Queen. I have a 5115 Guan and a 5511 Leo.
Yep, and I have a max one and a max Leo. Isn't that awesome?
So you're guaranteed to win, I guess. But what we are checking is how much of a difference does that 1,000 gold head investment make?
Okay, probably a lot.
Yeah, we'll find out. So I should expect about a 50% difference because we are talking about 500 and 500 1,000 gold heads in this player. Now look at that animation. That was so beautiful, right?
Yeah, I mean like both of them happening at
Casting
the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's again.
Yeah, so in terms of the two accounts, guys, so there is a little bit of a difference in terms of the VIP level. That's the only difference. Everything else we kept the same. Civilization and equipment and talent trees and no
Whatever you
alliance
can
and everything
think
else
of.
you can think of, we did do make sure that all of them are balanced. Now to adjust the VIP, so I have more all damage 5%, and just to adjust that, we kept a helmet on Queen's Guan, which was about 10 or 10.5% attack. Now I know that's not the same, but then that's the closest I think we could get to it. Now the maxed Guan won convincingly. Now when I say convincingly, before scrolling all the way to the end of this video, try to have a guess what percentage did Ladus's did Ladus's Guan had remaining. So if I had to guess, just from looking at it, I would say probably 30%, even though it should have been 50 based on the massive difference in gold head investment. But then again, guys, that's why I think everyone requested this video to be done, because as much as there is a 1,000 gold head investment difference, in terms of the field battle itself, it doesn't look like there's that much of a difference. Well, especially now, if you look at it, it pretty much looks the same. Now often we do our testings with just one fight. Sometimes I just do it for one fight because I just wanted to get a directional sense of which march is doing better. But in this case, we are using 3 battles. We're doing 3 battles to do the test, and the reason why we're doing it is because of the massive amount of randomness that comes from Guan. So just speaking of the randomness, both of them went red at the same time, so I can see that my march, as in the Queen Ella march, is going to lose. But honestly, from the looks of it, I don't think the difference that I see makes me think that there's a 1,000 gold head difference. Now don't worry about it, we are going to see all the reports at the end. Now we just have one more fight remaining. That's Queen LA that you saw. That's the wife.
And that's my mommy.
Yay! So now we're going to bring out our last march. As in the testing, we're going to do it for the last time. Now, as I was saying at the beginning of the video, I don't think it's a good idea to use a Guan Leo pairing for your open field, because Leo's best part comes in when he is down a lot in terms of his troops. So if you have access to an Alex, well, you should have access to an Alex. It's easier to get an Alex from the wheel than a Leo through daily chests much later, or Leo through MGE. So if you have access to an Alex 5511 for open field, I would say is better for me than a 5511 Leo. Now if you're doing it just a 1 versus 1, then yes, obviously your Leo is better, but you're never doing a 1v1 in a real life scenario. By real life, I mean a real KvK battle scenario. In real life, I'm sure no one dresses up as Guan or Leo and fights in the field, but I'm talking about KvK open field, or actually KvK open field.
Are we having a tea party or a dress-up party? We're not dressing up as Guans or Leos right now.
Cosplay, yeah, maybe one day. But for now, I'm just having my Guan demolished by my Guan. By that I mean M through Ladus is smashing the Queen one. Now let's look at the reports. So we got 5,900 remaining one of the times, which is compared to the 20,000 troops that we took, which is quite a lot. Now there you see the randomness. Now in this time we have a lot less remaining, 3,700, and back to 5,600 again. Now for you guys, we did the calculation, and if you want to know the exact number, let's say that it's roughly about 25% difference. So we are talking about a 25% difference in terms of troop remaining when we are fighting a Guan Leo versus a Guan Leo. Now I know that there's a million different ways you could have done this battle, but this is what I found easiest, and that's why I'm going with it. So in my case, I'm going to still go ahead and use my Alex instead of my, what's it called, Leo, when it comes to open field. Now that was the equipment that I was showing. So we have the 10.5 just to adjust for the VIP bonus. Everything else remains the same. Now this is M's account. Obviously for a little bit I had a shock, as in what, I don't have my gold equipment, but no, this is Queen Ale's account. Anyways, this is the talent tree that we're using on both Guans. It's exactly the same. Yes,
I'm a bit confused. Once you said that was M's account, and once you said it was Queen Ale's account.
Sorry, this is one of the alts that we play through this. So this is Queen Ale's account, which is my wife's, and that's where I'm looking at the talent tree. But just so that you guys are assured, every single account that I have access to with through the wife or the kid or something, we're using that exact same talent tree. I used to go for buckler shields before, but now we are going with feral nature for all the accounts. Now I hope you guys like this video. This is what you requested,
and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.
Bye.
Bye.